What is up, my fellow creatures of the night? It's your boy, Nyte Lyfe, your resident revenant VTuber reborn again, and we are back tonight with some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I know it's been a while since I last streamed, and I wish I had a good explanation, but I unfortunately don't really have one. Just kinda life got in the way, you know? As it often does. But I'm at least here for now. I should be around for, or yeah, I'm at least here for now. We'll kind of see how things play out going forward. I can't promise any kind of specific schedule. Yeah, I can't promise any kind of specific schedule going forward for a while. Things are still in flux. But I'll do what I can to be around when I can. And at the very least, I am here tonight. As I said, back with Master Duel. I am only two levels off from unlocking the Dino Wrestler Pankratops Nyte that comes with this season's Gold Duel Pass, and I'm really excited about that. And just today, Master Duel started the Time Travel 2008 format, which is cards that were released in the OCG in 2008. By 08, I was already kind of losing touch with what was going on in the game. More specifically, I think by that time I was not buying individual packs. I had switched to just buying individual cards online, and so I definitely had, and only like one person I knew was also playing the game still, so yeah, I was pretty much just down. So I wasn't really keeping up with the game at the time, but also this is what was released in the OCG, not the TCG, so, you know, some of these cards might have been released at totally different times in the States. But upon inspection, I discovered that Gladiator Beasts were indeed around at the time, and at least had some of their more important core cards. Depending on how these duels go, I might try and shift up exactly the structure of this deck. I don't know exactly. This looks okay. I might shift up, remove some of the cards and see what, I might switch around some of these cards depending on how some of these games go. And in 2008, they were, and of course, yeah, searching through it, like in 2008, there were basically no hand traps at all. I mean, the most problematic ones didn't come till significantly later with stuff like Ash Blossom, but even just, but yes, even, okay. Second wasn't as bad back in this time, and since Gladiator Beasts are so battle phase focused, I'm okay with that. But yeah, I mean, Ash Blossom didn't come till much later, but there were other hand traps that had still come out fairly early, and the fact that absolutely none of them are around is pretty cool. Though there's, of course, plenty of other cards that still do all sorts of shit. Okay, In fact, and of course there's, is it gonna be, okay, I was wondering if I was gonna get hit with a trap hole, because they were also, because that's also a thing, is shifting back to, you know, shifting back in time to like 2008, there's plenty of cards that aren't threatening now that were a threat back then. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, one zombie monster. Okay. Let's see. I don't know which one of these really best serves me. So let's just go ahead and try and get rid of one of those. Torrential Tribute. Not what I expected. Although it makes sense in a zombie deck, yeah. I can work with this. Because I got Wabaku to keep from taking any damage, and I've got Proving Grounds to pull whatever. Yeah, I've got Proving Grounds to pull whatever I might need next turn. Assuming I got a chance. And yeah, that's really the big thing I gotta remind myself of every time there's a time travel format, is like, these decks, I mean, you know, they were still good strategies. They were still good strategies back at this time, but like, the OTKs were significantly fewer and further between. Alright, which one does it target? Which one do they target? Alright, I'll just activate that then. I mean, whichever one they targeted, I was gonna activate, but you know, Wabaku I was probably gonna use anyway. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and also do Dust Tornado and get rid of this. No, Shrink. Yes. So that could help me if something wild happens. Yeah, that's not great, but I can just use Proving Ground to grab something strong enough to destroy one of those monsters. Skill Drain. I think I've done some testing. I don't think Skill Drain actually... Well, it messes with Gladiator Beast a little bit, but I don't think Skill Drain messes with Gladiator Beast that much, since their effect shuffles them into the deck and then activates. I think. Yeah, since their effect shuffles them into the deck and then activates, it actually doesn't mess with Gladiator Beast too much to see Skill Drain. The problem, of course, is that their on-field effects still don't activate. So gotta deal with that somehow. Or just kind of live with it. But I probably can. Oh man. Creature swap. That's annoying. Well, this is gonna be weird. Oh, okay. Ah, yup. Wait. Yeah. Its effect also gets negated, but we can still attack over that. This puts me in a bad place, because I don't have much I can do to attack over. Yeah, because I don't really have much that can get over Ties the Shadow Monarch very easily. I mean, I still have just generic removal, so if I can get that, I can get rid of Skill Drain, but how much that helps me is really going to be dependent on circumstances. So that one, yeah, sends the top card of the deck to the graveyard, but again, it's good. Well, that ain't good. I mean, that's a good card to have if I draw another Gladiator Beast, so then I can definitely attack over at least one of their monsters. But, well, I need to do that, and, hold on. Okay, I am surviving with 300 life points. That's also not good. Well. Nope, there ain't nothing I can do here. GG's. Yeah, no. Not the best of luck, and, well, yeah, just got outplayed there. Okay. Oh yeah, activate a trap card, activate 3 spell cards. Cool. Alright, well, round 2. Let's see if this will go any better for me. Okay. Ooh, I can do a lot with this. Yes, okay. Had to think about it, but no, yeah, this is the move. Put one of my copies of Bestiary in the graveyard, so that if I get a chance, I can bring it with Darius and then get a fusion summon for Gyzaris off of that. And if I don't, well, whatever. I can work with it. I've got the rest of the hand books. Plus Wabaku gives me a solid shot of having this monster survive this turn, so yeah, gives me a solid shot of Prisma surviving this turn. Oh, okay. We're in a Gladiator Beast mirror match now. Oh, this could be fun. Let's see what they choose to do here. This will be interesting. I love mirror matches. I mean, I do and I don't. Okay. Oplimus and a face down card. Let's... I was gonna say, I can activate this again, can't I? And then I can just... Yep, okay. This will be interesting. Because I know what I'm about to do. So I can still attack into it and then just use the Darius strat, but they also get to switch out But they also get to switch out that monster, so we'll have to see what they choose. Or if they do it. I mean, I would assume they would. Okay. Murmilla. Yep, alright. Makes sense. And then would have been smarter to target Darius there, because that would have destroyed both of them. But, I mean, I'm not going to fault him for that move. Okay, yep. Not a great place for me to be in, then. Okay. Yep, there we go. Yep, summon out Geysaris, use its effect to get rid of Darius, and then taking that hit to the face. Let's see if they got anything else. Yeah. Yeah, in 2008, this deck didn't have much of an arsenal for that, but let's see what the two they summon out are. Because I might still be able to recover slightly, depending on which two they put out and what other cards they have. Weapons, yep. Quiste, use the Quiste to grab Chariot. Put Chariot face down, yep. Okay. That's a little rough. It's a bit of a risky play here, because they're gonna activate Chariot right now. So I am leaving myself wide open this turn, but I'll have to see, because I don't know if they can get to 5,000 damage in a single turn right now. Hello, if you are asking for a duel, I might be willing, but I am obviously currently in the middle of this. I might be willing. Depends on what you're looking. Depends on what kind of duel you're looking for. Okay. Yeah, right. Grabs back. Yep. Grabs back Chariot. I might be willing to do that once we're... Okay, what's my best move here? You know what? Let's run this and hope things turn out well for me. Then don't activate its effect. And then set Indomitable Gladiator Beast. So I have that for next turn in case they do pull something out that might be able to beat over Lakari. I mean, story's not activated, I guess. Okay, yep. That's about what I thought. Oh. Except for that they've got War Chariot right now, so like, not really worth. I mean, if you want to make a room, I'm fine with that. I guess I could have used Test Tiger to... Okay. And then go ahead and eat some battle damage in order to allow for an activated effect. Okay. Yep, activate War Chariot there. And then... Okay, yep. I got the strat here. Let's send out Darius to grab. Okay. Oh yeah, I did attack it. Right. Shoot. No, this is fine. I can still do this. Depending on what they did, I guess. We'll have to see. Alright. Alright, that's a choice. Interesting. You don't need to tell me the full details, but can give me an idea of the type of deck you're running so I know what kind of thing to bring, because I don't want to have the match be like too on level. I don't know. Yeah. Interesting. What? Okay. What's the plan here? Okay. Blue eyes. Okay. Cool. Because, like, yeah, I didn't want to bring something that was like... Oh, yeah, of course, Mirror Force. Why didn't I think of that? You know, I had a play I could absolutely have done, and I just didn't do it. Yep, that was entirely my own fault. I mean, that's totally fine, because still 3 Gladiator Beasts in my graveyard to return to my hand to return to my deck, so I can return that, so that's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, they've got. That's right. Huh? Oh yeah, okay. Gonna bring back. Wait, yeah. So you're gonna bring back Chariot again, but no, like that doesn't work that way. Okay, but okay. I might be able to work with this. Yeah, okay, I can definitely work with this then. Not you. Okay. Okay, don't have. Okay. Indomitable Gladiator Beast back, and that's set and ready to go. Of course, they can still just get to Gyzaris if they've got any way to summon a Gladiator Beast right now, so then they just clear the field and win. Yeah, alright. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, GG's. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, which... it's been a while since I've done anything with my full power Gladiator Beast. That's not what I'm looking for. Dual room, there we go. Alright. Version does not match with the host. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there, but it's saying version doesn't match with the host. As far as I know, this is as far as I know, my game's as up to date as it should be. So I don't know if you want to try making a new room, or if you want me to try and make one, or something. I don't know. Yeah, it says version does not match with the host. I don't know what's going on there. As far as I know, my game's as up to date as it should be, but for whatever reason, the version you're playing on, the one I'm playing on, are not compatible. couldn't tell you why. Nope, that ain't it. Alright, do you want to go ahead and try that room ID and see if it... see if it works? Because it's suggesting to me, because that error message is suggesting to me that for whatever reason, yeah, we are playing versions of the game that just simply do not match up. I don't know if somehow or another I missed an update, or if you don't have the game updated, or what. But go ahead and give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, so it seems like for one reason or another, we just can't connect. Again, it says game version, which as far as I know is about the... Yeah, it's about like how updated the game is. Just as far as I know, I should have everything up to date. But of course, it's entirely possible that I missed something. I don't know, because yeah, I didn't get any kind of update prompt when I opened the game. Like I said, it's not impossible that I missed something, although I don't think it would be letting me into these duels either if I wasn't, but I have no idea. Okay, breaker. Let's see which one they hit, because this is kind of 50-50 shot. Ah, of course they got rid of Dust Tornado. That sucks. I mean, Solemn Judgment is more widely usable, but Dust Tornado would let me get rid of... Yeah, Dust Tornado would let me get rid of anything they set at... Let me get rid of at least one card they set at the end of the turn. Yeah, I'm on PC right now, yes. Solemn Judgment. Screw your creature swap. Seems a little excessive, but, you know. Okay. Which way do I go about this? That would be 1,000, 2,000 damage. Get 2,400 items. face down card is, but the right move is kind of to bring out Gyzaris. And just hope that that face down card isn't something that can completely screw me. Shrink? Okay. Shrink's not bad. I can deal with that. Oh, I guess I could have used Indomitable Gladiator Beast and then brought that back to the field with Quiste. Oh well. No. Okay. There. Alright. Okay, this is a solid place to be. Let's see what is gonna happen though. Because there's a lot of ways that I can... Yeah, there's a lot of ways that this could just clear me out entirely. But let's see. Okay. Do I... Taking some risks here. Oh, okay. That I can work with. One, two, three. Okay. Let's see what they bring out. That's fine. What's this? Let's return during the end phase. Summon this mason. Okay. Yep. Put Indomitable Gladiator Beast. For that defense, and then... use it. Quiste to get Indomitable Gladiator Beast back. Then, oh, what do we grab? Doesn't really matter. Now I can bring out the big guy, Heracles. Okay. No. That's why Heraclinos is the GOAT. Okay, Mizuki. Nothing particularly for me to worry about from that one. Oh, sure, I can face it here. And now I get into one more of these weird little conundrums, because I could equip Gladiator Beast Archfiend Shield to Spartacus and ensure it doesn't get destroyed, but if I don't do it, then I can instead discard it to activate Heraclinos in case I need to, in response to any spell or trap cards, which is probably more useful at this point. Alright, GG's. Well met. Okay, 74. Just one more level to unlock Pancratox. What else there? Floor ticket. And neither of those will be able to be completed because, for whatever reason, Contact Fusion does not count as. Oops, that was what I meant to do. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't realize that did that. Huh. All right. Let me switch out my deck. Okay, I did update that when okay. Sure. I'm ready to go, yes? And of course, if you want to, I could face off with you with, okay. Weird. What? Alright, I don't know what just happened there. Spectate. What am I spectating? Okay. I'll get out of this. I mean, unless you want me to mirror match with my own Blue Eyes deck. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yep. I know my internet connection's been a bit goofy lately. I didn't think this was what I had with this deck, but I didn't think this was the field I had with this deck, or any of this stuff. I guess I must not have updated this one. Weird. Okay. Gonna go on the honor system that you're not looking at my hand or anything. I think I don't know if that was the smarter move for me to do, but it's what I did, so I guess I'm here now. Maybe Marmilla wasn't what I wanted to choose there. Yeah, that was wrong. It's been a minute since I played this deck. I forgot the optimal strategy for a bit. But I'll work with what I'm doing. So I wanted to switch to Test Panther first and then do some stuff, but forgot to do that. And now I've already used up my normal summons, so I can't effectively use Test Panther, so now I'm here. Right, okay. Okay, yeah. Smart. Interesting. Who's this guy? Special summon one level 1 light tuner from your hand. Target one effect monster you control, send to the graveyard. Use special summon a blue eyes monster from your hand. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, let's do this. And respond with Gladiator Beast Archetype. Sorry about this. It's probably worth noting that I do regularly play Blue Eyes. I kind of know the strats pretty well. Augustus, you're not helping anyone. You're not helping anything. I guess I can do this. Discard him for Reshiari, I guess. Test Panther. Because Dragassi's are just... So question, would you want to mirror match with my Blue Eyes deck, or... I mean... Or, I don't know, like... Or anything else? Okay. I can... Leave the table to do that. Yeah, I mean, I'd totally be willing to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and hop tables again. Did that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I've noticed it's been doing that a lot. Because, yeah, whenever I just decide to play solo, like, 9 times out of 10, if... yeah, 9 times out of 10, when I lose the coin flip, it just disconnects. Which sounds bad, because it sounds like I'm just rage quitting every time I lose the coin flip, even though I'm not. I promise. Even though someone who was rage quitting every time they lost the coin flip would probably say that. Although it's also been worth noting my internet's been a little weird lately too, so not entirely willing to place the blame just on the game. Nice. I see. Okay. I mean, it... might be worth evaluating the balance of cards in your deck if you're... I mean, 2 in a row can be coincidence, but if you're getting terrible hands that frequently, it might be worth evaluating the balance of cards in your deck. I mean, of course, there is kind of the inherent... It's something I've said multiple times in the past. There is kind of the inherent weakness of Blue Eyes, or any other Legacy archetype from the Duel Monsters era, that, like, you have to play these high-level normal monsters in order to make the deck run, which does wildly increase the potential to brick. Because that means that you have, you know, 3 out of your 40 cards basically don't do anything if you draw them. Could actually... well... yeah, no, I mean, I could have done that, but it would have been the exact same end result. Because I could have just used the Sage with Eyes of Blue with targeting Maiden of Light, and it would have gotten Blue Eyes onto the field and let me summon Jet Dragon, but at the same time, I would have still wanted to send a Blue Eyes to the graveyard, so it would have been the same end result. Deck, special summons card. Huh. Seem familiar with that one. I don't imagine that matters all that much since like outside of drawing Mausoleum of White, there isn't that much draw power in the Blue Eyes deck, but it's still worth using Droll whenever I can. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, let's see where I wind up. Okay, cool. Interesting. Yes. Mm-hmm. How do I remember something here? Think like this. Oh wait, yeah, no, I forgot something, so that's how this just needs to play. Okay. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been playing this deck for a while, so I'm pretty experienced with the ins and outs of what it does. There. GG's. Oh, I mean, if... yeah, if you want me to switch to something a little less, you know, meta, I could. Yeah, if you want me to switch to something a little less meta, so like... Yeah, so it's not so unbalanced, I could. I mean, I can do things either way. Like, if you want to try and run a meta deck to match up against what I run, or if you want me to run one of my more off-meta choices, I can do that. Red Archfiend. I haven't got a chance to use my Gouki Dino on stream, so I'll go that direction. It's I think it's a good midpoint between like a wholly meta deck and something that's, you know, it's more casual, but it's not. Yeah, it's more casual, but it's not like too down there on the power scale. No, that's not... Well, so it's not really a Dino deck, it's Gouki Dino, so it's Dino wrestlers mixed with Gouki. That is not a good opening hand. Yeah, this deck still needs some fine-tuning. I mean, it's not bad, it just... Well, actually, no, it's not a bad opening hand, it's just a bad going first hand. That would have been great going second. Oh well. Yeah, this deck definitely needs some fine-tuning, because this still happens to me a little too often. Wait. I can do something with this. What do I do with the other half of this? This almost certainly isn't the optimal play, but we'll do it. Yeah, okay. There we go. Hello. Yeah, you want to give some coaching? You got any advice on how I should be running this, kitty? Okay. It's fine. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh. Why? Oh. No, why did you do that? Could have tank for tops has higher attack. Could have targeted that, couldn't it? Couldn't you? This is one monster on the field. Yeah. I mean, you know, 500 life points ain't likely to make a huge difference, but still. Ooh, Red Nova Dragon is so interesting. Shoot. Can't be destroyed by opponent's artifacts, yeah, alright. Oh wow. Intrigued on if I can make this work. Let's see. That requires that it battles an opponent's monster this turn. What'd you do on this? Not the greatest place for me to be, but I can work with this, I think. I think it is possible to rebound from this. Okay, yep. Yeah, I know, right? Running Gouki now is wild. I mean, they got new cards, like, not that long ago, so... They're certainly not meta, but they can still do some stuff, you know? And so I have some fun with it. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I have Bear Hug in the graveyard. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's meh, but I mean, yeah, it's meh, but you know what? It can do a lot. The problem is twofold. One, Gouki have next to no interruption, and two, the entire archetype dies to Droll and Lockbird. Like, the whole strategy is to send cards to the graveyard so you can add new ones to your hand so that you can, you know, keep the summoning loop going. And so if you get hit with Droll and Lockbird once, you just are done. But all in all, it's not too bad what it can do now. I mean, unless you get stuff like that, you pretty much summon one copy of every single Gouki you have at least once per turn. Yes. Honestly, I'm just kind of sad they didn't add any Dino Wrestler, like, anything. I mean, Game Face and Tyrant Ogre, you know, interact with them, but... I'm sad that they didn't add anything for Dino Wrestlers to do, because I really want them to, like, actually be good outside of Pankratops, but there's just nothing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, true. It spams out everything, and yet, how much does that spam actually get you? No, it's... hold on, can I do something with... Shoot, I'm in a weird position here. No, I can do this. Okay. Took me a second. I need to send both of them to the graveyard in order to get the last bit of my tech up and running, but I can do it that way. It's gonna put things in a weird place. No, I can work with it. Face. see how you could equate it to Fire Fist. This. And here we go. I guess activating that doesn't really do much for me because I'm about to do this, but oh well. I definitely still need more testing with this deck because I've still got a lot of trouble finding exactly where I want my like well, so right now I'm dueling someone else in chat. What I was prepping to accomplish before was grinding some duels so I can get the last so I can get the last couple of levels for the gold gold duel pass, so I can unlock the Dino Wrestler Pankratops mate. Right now I'm just playing against someone else who was in chat. GG's. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to back out of the room now and go back to doing the free the time travel duel so I can. Yeah, I mean, very possible. Oh, this person has the bank tough to me. I mean, yeah, very possible. The Gouki are if they can get moving, they can do a lot, but you gotta get them moving first. Ooh. Okay. Well, I guess it depends on your definition of free. It's a free mate in that it's... I mean, because it is still the gold dual pass, which, I mean, I guess you can buy that with in-game gems. But, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. It is an OTK deck. Let's see. Yep. There's definitely different ways I could have played around this, but... Dino Wrestler Pankratops bumps. That's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything specific to do here. That'll work. Dude, I love Gladiator Beast, which is why I'm always super hyped whenever they do time travel formats, because it usually goes back to a time when Gladiator Beasts were a lot better. I mean, modern Gladiator Beasts, not that bad, but they have a lot of common weaknesses. I mean, the fact that their main gimmick is countered by Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, which is one of the most played cards in the game, does suck. But, you know, yeah, modern Gladiator Beasts can still do quite a bit, just they're not, they have not kept up nearly as well with the meta. Yeah, exactly. It's like, if you get Giselle, or you get, if you get Giselle or Flavian Colosseum of the Gladiator Beasts, that's your starter. If you don't really have a lot of options for how to start the game. Does that do anything for me? Theoretically, but not in a way that I'm happy with. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Fit Mirror Force. I shouldn't have. Oh! Super Poly. Should have thought of that. Right, Hero deck, of course that's something they're running. Yeah, I mean, basically the problem is that any Gladiator Beast monster released before the more recent set just isn't able to do much of anything. I've heard a lot about how good Tri-Brigade can be mixed with them. I hadn't looked at Radiant Typhoon from that angle. It's an interesting one. Yes, hello. Ooh, okay. This gives me potential. Let's see what. Please get out of the way. Hey. Hey, back! Hey. Midas. Hey, kitty. Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. Refiller it won't. If Prisma changes its name to a Gladiator Beast monster, does that allow it to equip these spells? Probably not. Might have to find that out. I mean, I'm only playing Archfiend Shield. Because, like, because being able to tank with one destruction effect is pretty nice. Let's see. Taking some risks here. If we can get more out of Gladiators, but I might be wrong. Did not think about that. Well. Yep. Yeah, not I'm not in a good position then. Yeah, if I had summoned a... Yep. If I had summoned out Geysaris, I could have at least destroyed the cards. Yeah, right, like, Gyodia's having a summoning animation is the weirdest thing for me. Like, why? That's that. Yes. That is GG's. Okay. So at least one more duel before I'm able to get to... Also annoyed that Contact Fusion don't count for the Fusion Summon daily challenge. Like, I can kind of see why, but it still kind of annoys me. Okay, alright. This is good. This is a good hand. I can work with this. Yeah, it's weird that Assault Mode, really? It's weird that Claudius doesn't have a summoning animation. I have no idea how to feel about this. Weird. See, that's the thing. I was not around for the peak of Gladiator Beasts in the actual, card game. Because there was a very long period in which I had stopped playing the game. But yeah, there was a very long period in which I had stopped playing the game, and that was the time when Gladiator Beasts were most dominant, but still fun. but I don't know. Like, I played through some games that came about, but when I was catching up, I ran into the Gladiator Beasts during a time when they were near peak, and yeah, I did really enjoy them. But I can see how they would have left a bad impression. Perfect. Ah, alright. GG's. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll see if I can get one more win to get the Challengers Collection. Actually, let's go ahead and collect these right now. And then, I will... Can I do this? Do I have to... I think I have to change that on my account setting. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can get the one more win to get the prize pack for this format. Let's go ahead and just have Pankratops as my mate now. All about it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Solid enough place to start. Okay. This is risky behavior either way I do it, but I think what I want to do is go ahead and have Bestiari to hopefully destroy the back row. Magic Cylinder, nice. My pet deck, honestly, Gladiator Beast probably is my pet deck. Like, Gouki's definitely, like, Gouki is working its way up there, but, like, and I will say, like, you know, Blue Eyes is what I regularly run, but, I mean, that's, I feel like Blue Eyes can't really qualify as a pet deck. Like, Gladiator Beasts are my pet deck, I think. Ooh, interesting. Oh! Yeah, okay. Ooh, perfect. Okay, I can work with this. Yeah. no idea what I'm doing otherwise. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see what happens. This may not be doable, but all depends on what they. Okay. Perfect. Yes, okay. He's Quiste. Or Darius. I always keep wanting to call him a Quiste because he's a horse person too, but Quiste is the one, is the centaur. Darius is the other one. I mean, not that I'm saying all horse people look alike or anything. But yeah, when it comes to Gladiator Beasts, I actually, like, yeah, I stopped playing the game around, like, well, around, like, 2008, something like that. Maybe like 20... I think I stopped playing the game around, like, 2013, maybe. No, it was early. I don't remember. I don't understand the passage of time. Yeah, I think I stopped playing the game sometime around like 2010 or 2012, around there. And then, you know, I didn't start back until like last year, but I played through some of the video games that existed in the in-between, and that's where I found Gladiator Beasts and fell in love with them. Okay. Well, guess this is what I'm doing. That's kind of annoying. I can't end this with my Moel, because they, yeah. Gonna have 100 life points left, which could give them a shot at coming back. However unlikely that is. Don't want to get too cocky. Yeah. I don't want to set that Dust Tornado because instead I can get better use out of it in my hand, so I can discard it for Heraclinos. Oh, you knob. I didn't consider that. I forgot that, like, Lava Golem was around. Like, Lava Golem's been around for a long time, and that is an effect that has only gotten better with time. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A little after it was introduced into the States. Like, I think I was maybe like a year or so behind. And I, yeah, stopped playing around the time Synchros were introduced. Not really out of protest or anything, just I wasn't, like, you know, I was a kid. I didn't have, like, I didn't go to tournaments and stuff. I just played with my friends, and none of my friends continued playing, so I didn't really have much a chance, so I didn't really have an option to keep playing. But also, I was just sort of falling out of love with the game for a while. Dark Purple, Big Fang Shot, Lost Wind. Face up, special summon monster on the field negates effect. Monster special summons and extra deck on this card from the graveyard, you can set this card. Metalmorph. Oh, Victor Chalice. That's not a bad one. Okay. Oh. That's all well and good. Okay, well. Let's see. We have the Pancratops Mate. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to build up to. Yeah, so okay, so I think I'm going to close out of the Master Duel portion of this stream right now, so if you want to head out, that's entirely acceptable, but I think I will be switching over to playing Pragmata for at least a little while. So if you want to stick around, that's cool too. Let me go ahead and... I came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Last year basically because I had heard... Yeah. I came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Last year basically because the Blue Eyes White Destiny deck came out. Like, because I heard that there was a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck that was, like, meta. And I was like, okay, well, you know, I'll give it a shot. And then Master Duel also has helped me, like, actually keep up. Because I live in a place where there are several game stores relatively nearby, but only one of them actually runs Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments. It's weird.